Have you ever wondered, why were the prophets sent? Was it just to predict the future? To perform miracles? Or was there something deeper, something we've missed? From Moses, to Elijah, to Isaiah, even to John the Revelator. All the prophets, yes, every single one, pointed to one thing. And if we ignore it, we repeat the same mistakes that destroyed nations. Let's go back. Moses delivered the 10 Commandments and warned, "I have set before you life and death, choose life." Deuteronomy 30 verse 19. Jeremiah cried out as Jerusalem crumbled, "Because they have forsaken my law, calamity is coming." Jeremiah 9 verses 13 to 15. Ezekiel thundered, "Her priests have violated my law. I sought for a man to stand in the gap." Ezekiel 22 verses 26 and 30. When the people turned from God's law, chaos followed. Idolatry, immorality, destruction. Prophets were raised to warn, to plead, to call the people back. They weren't just predicting judgment. They were begging people to return to God's commandments. Even Jesus said, "Do not think that I came to destroy the law, but to fulfill it." Matthew 5 verse 17. Jesus is the goal and the very purpose of the law, to complete it in love and truth. And he warned, "Many will say to me, 'Lord, Lord,' but I will say, 'Depart from me, you who break God's law.'" Matthew 7 verses 22 to 23. Jesus upheld the law. He came to live it, teach it, and write it on our hearts. He quoted the prophets, lived the commandments, and warned that in the last days, lawlessness would increase. Fast forward to the last days. In Revelation, a final prophetic warning is given. Here is the patience of the saints, those who keep the commandments of God and have the faith of Jesus. Revelation 14 verse 12. Did you catch that? Even in the end of time, God's true people are still keeping His law. And guess what? They also have the spirit of prophecy. The testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. Revelation 19 verse 10. The law and prophecy are connected. Always have been. Always will be. Need proof? On the mountain of transfiguration, Jesus was revealed in glory. And who stood beside him? Moses, the lawgiver. Elijah, the prophet. Two men, centuries apart, yet both pointing to Christ. This moment wasn't random. Moses represented the law. Elijah represented the prophets. And standing between them, Jesus, the fulfillment and the goal of both. He is the purpose of the law and the message of the prophets. God's voice thundered from heaven. "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." Matthew 17 verse 5. Jesus upheld the law and the prophets. He stood as the bridge between them, the living word. This divine scene confirms it. The law, the prophets, and the gospel are not in conflict. They are in perfect unity. We live in a world of compromise. A world that says, "It's okay, grace means you don't need to obey." But the prophets would say, "Return to the Lord your God." God's law isn't about legalism. It's about loyalty. It's the foundation of His kingdom. A mirror that shows us what love truly looks like. You want to know what real revival looks like? It's not just miracles. It's not hype. It's people returning to God's commandments with humble hearts. Every prophet in Scripture, from Genesis to Revelation, pointed to this eternal truth. God's law still matters. And in the final moments of Earth's history, He's calling you to stand, to obey, to prepare. Because prophecy is not just about what's coming. It's about who we're becoming. Will you return to God while there's still time? If your answer is yes, Type Amen in the comments. And don't stop there, share your thoughts below. Your words might be the light someone else needs today.